Okay, so yeah, should be live now. So yeah, looks like Chris joined the game. I've been in for like a few seconds, but yeah, I kind of wanted a nice starting image as this wall over here. It's not finished. It's might be what I work on today. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be working on just yet. But yeah, there's now a little hole to get into the base over here at the pirate ship, which is going to be the next section to be added. Probably should turn off particles getting shot at or thrown at by a drowned, but that's fine. None of them hit, so somehow. Usually they hit me like every time. I had a hardcore world once I started, and like the first night there was a trident will and drown. So I keep thinking this is the other part of my base because they all look the same. So I keep thinking like this would be my bed. But yeah, this is the newest section of my base. I've grinded resources for a few days now, so I've got like a bit of dark prismarine, a bit of warp stems, got all of these prismarine bricks, and then I got some sea lion from yesterday. I didn't really farm for too long for those. I only farmed for about 2 hours, maybe. But yeah, I've probably been AFKing at the Guardian farms and stuff for about 10 hours in the past few days. Well, getting some frame rate drops. I'm actually going to turn off my animations here really quickly just because or I'll leave all on, but just have particles on minimal. Well, and hopefully that will improve the frame rate there. So yeah, sorry about that. Kind of, or my base is kind of designed to not have particles on anyway, as the water will drip in from the ceiling. But yeah, new section of the base is being added. So we got this section here, this section. So this is a renewable resource district, a farming area basically. This is going to be the storage district, or it kind of is already because it's mostly finished. I don't really plan on adding too much to it. And this is going to be kind of like where you actually enter my base. I currently have my portal set to there in the storage district just because that's what I made first. But that will eventually become a private portal. Um, I ordered a mystery box. I'm wondering if it came in just yet. I would be surprised if it did, as I was like the last person to order out of 15 whenever I did. Oh, there we go. I'm getting a bit of frame rate issues, but that's fine, just because I'm recording. Let me check something really quickly. I haven't heard it go off, but okay, so yeah, the recording itself is fine. It's just in game it's gonna be a bit slow. It'll make like a noise if the video quality itself, like the when I'm recording, like if the recording quality goes down, I guess. Uh, it'll send out a notification. Whoa, whoa. Why is this slime so much faster than normal? It's not doing more damage than normal. I'm just getting hit more than normal. There we go. I'd like to take out as many as I can at once. But yep, just put them there. And then have a bunch of disorganized shulkers lying around. I had this one with one cobblestone in it. Sure, yeah, this chest is a bit disorganized. Um, so another change, I don't know if you noticed it because it's kind of hard to notice, but especially when I ran through the donut pretty fast, it's no longer a donut at this point. I would say it's more of starting to be a table. It's missing one leg. But yeah, there's actually glass. Is it? Yeah, it's up here. I put it up here because I figured it'd be better than having it beneath. So, whoa, that was a rubber band. But yeah, now there is glass up here, top of the donut. So, starting to get some work done to kind of start the arena. There's also glass all the way around. This one's a lot more noticeable. Um, if you don't play with connected glass textures and you visit my base, it's probably not going to be that great. Um, as I'm sure like all of the glass will look more like that and not be good. That's just not loaded in properly. But yeah, I've pretty much bought out classics twice for the light blue stained glass while working on this. I probably bought them out getting the glass for this too, because I have. I don't think I. No, I have made glass. I have not made dyed glass, but I have actually made glass on the server. Um, because I did like a failed. I was gonna build another base, but I just ultimately decided not to do it. So that used some glass. I say some, but it was like a giant um, diamond that was like 50 blocks wide, kind of like how the donut in the center is, I think, 50 blocks. From like this side to this side, it's like 50 blocks or so. Um, but yeah, mob spawn. It's kind of weird on the top of the donut now with the glass being there because it's kind of shallow. But it's still fully underwater, so it's still an underwater base, even if a lot of my base is underground. Um, so yeah, guess I was just gonna go visit the shopping district because just wanted to see. Oh yeah, I should probably visit the Nether to see if the mystery box was delivered there because I was gonna go show off the store. There's a new store, Redstone Co. That's basically the gas station, just the taller building in Redstone Co. It's weird, like, I thought Cookie Co was going to be at Redstone Co., but it ended up being Cookie Co. because it was basically Diamond Co. and Emerald Co., but red, so I thought they were going to do Redstone Co. But then somebody made a Redstone Co., and its building is entirely different shape than Deco and Eco. I still haven't worked on pallets at all. Like, I have the sign left over there because I'm kind of considering tearing it down. Um, just because I don't see it as a something that I need really, even because like I don't even stock Pokemon Center that much. Like I'm pretty sure it's not properly stocked right now. Somebody's in there. Um, but yeah, that's Cookie Co. Yeah, I was gonna say that. Because I thought it was gonna be Redstone Co. Because it's basically the same as those two. Cookie. Oh, that was a fox. I heard a firework go off. I guess that was Tom, maybe. About to run out of fireworks. I think I have firework box. But yeah, speaking of the Pokemon Center, time to go check and see if anyone's bought anything here. I don't think anyone has. The gate's open though, which is interesting. But yeah, the logs are empty. I'm going to be filling them up with stem logs, like the warp stem, whenever I finish my base. Like, I'm going to be selling prismarine stuff, and like the stuff that I use to make my base is what I'm going to be selling because that stuff's kind of annoying to get, like the prismarine and all of that, dark prismarine. Um, like it takes a surprising amount of time to get a decent amount. Like that was 2 AFK sessions, and I say AFK sessions, but it was like 2 days and multiple AFK sessions over those 2 days. But that was probably like 7 hours of AFKing for the double chest of I didn't see who that was. Prismarine bricks. I am getting all sorts of lag. My connection to the server bad as well. Well, it's not too bad. There we go. There we go. Yeah. So it might just take a minute to load in everything around. But yeah, I think I put my diamonds here. There's 51 pages, but not all of the pages are used. Let's see, there's mine. And some more people doing theirs. Yeah, kind of a nice store. Lots of honey blocks. And like the honeycombs. I haven't used those in builds before. Um, and then they've got looms for empty bookshelves. Truck's still here. This store is still here. The Money Frog, I think is what it's called. It's still up for auction, although no one uses it. But I'm actually going to steal a few rockets from Quantum. supposed to be a top off, but I'm not going to top all the way up from 13. There we go. That might last a bit longer. I think that's how many I started uh, recording with, so don't know how much longer. Yeah, my FPS is not really liking the shopping district right now. I usually play with animations off, so I'm wondering if that will help smooth things up. Oh, am I getting phantoms? Oh, I am. They're just all up there, though. Oh, you know what it is? I think I have my, yep. So, I have the resource pack on that makes it where the leaves are like that. That's why it's lagging. So I probably should just get out of here because I don't really want to change resource packs right now. So that's why. This is the thing. This was here yesterday. I'm not really sure what it is. Cube tour meetup point. This is the cube. I'm just gonna throw that there because I don't really need nuggets for anything right now. In case you're wondering about the note block thing, I still have not worked on that in a long time. I've been working on my base quite a bit, which is what I wanted to work on here. Just kind of wanted to get a few ideas of something. Let me check something. Just make sure. Yeah, I made it where I can toggle mute my mic on Streamlabs, so I just wanted to make sure I hadn't accidentally hit it because it's um, the key that's directly underneath escape on my keyboard, and I use escape a lot, so. And just wanted to make sure that I didn't start this recording with it toggled. Okay, can I get out of the door? I've done it. So yeah, I moved Stormwalker's bed into here just in case the person who did the delivery put it, the shulker in here and they didn't put it anywhere yet, so. It's within a week and I ordered it yesterday, so. I will maybe try to record me opening it and stuff. Apparently Decked Out is getting like really close to being finished, and I think I will actually stream that instead of recording it. So it'll be my first stream on Streamlabs in a while. Whenever I got my new laptop, I did a stream on Streamlabs and it didn't go so well. But I wasn't recording the game that I'm playing on the laptop that I'm recording off of as well, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, I probably should have slept while I was over there. Yeah, there's no beds in this part of the base. So yeah, I went with a different hallway pattern here, just to kind of mix things up, because I wanted all these rooms to be the same, even though it confuses me a lot of the time, and like I think that my bed's there. And things like that. My bed will actually be moved to somewhere in this, because this is kind of going to be the room where the portal is. Or this won't be the room where the portal is. It'll be a hallway with the room with the portal in it connected to it, but this will kind of be a district where if I have people visit my base, this is where they're going to be. So I kind of wanted this to be a bit different compared to the rest of my base. Like, I don't really want people going into the... Oh. Yeah, that's someone I know, IRL. I'm surprised that they're on. Because they have not been on in a while. Interesting. I might be doing something with them then, if they want to do anything, because I kind of was unsure what I was going to do with these room, or this room for now. Yeah, I was going to clear out some space and kind of get it evened out. I watched the new My Hero episode while I was doing this, so although I probably shouldn't be watching subtitled stuff with or I should work with subtitle stuff on, even though I was able to pick up on most of it, so I ended up just stopping Like, I just paused and then just ended up watching the rest of the episode after like 2 or 3 minutes in. I wonder if they're around my base, because that's where they exited last time. I think you can actually see my name tag if I start gliding. Hmm. Want to be stealthy, kind of see what they're doing. They're not in the donut, but they could easily. I'm out of one of the... Well, both of the districts are on that side that are actually built outside of that one. And that's the one I came from, so... I had to guess they're probably down here. Which means I should probably enter from this way, actually. Because I have the subway thing activated. Or not activated, but built. That connects the rooms. I don't see their name tag, so they can't see mine. Probably, unless they're crouching. Oh, that was Reamer. Yep. Time to rubber band in a second. The bad thing is that they're nearby. They'll be able to hear the doors opening. You know, I should probably get up the Dynamap to see where they are. That would be something that I could do. Why would they be in... Okay, I don't know why I checked there. This actually could have been a place that they were at, but they're not here. Okay, so I guess they're not in the base. Then. That was the last place I saw them, so... That's why I went ahead and checked here. Yeah, let's just rocket to the other side. So, I have a few ideas with this section of things that I want to do. This section, I'm just going to go and build whatever I think of, pretty much. Like, I want to build a flight range, which is going to be very difficult. Like an Elytra one, there's going to be like a spot where you can get rockets and Elytra, and then you can just come and do like a course underground. It's going to be like entirely underground, so that'll be fun and difficult to make at the same time. There's going to be difficult sections, so I'm actually going to have to learn how to use an Elytra, so that'll be fun. And by using an Elytra, I guess I mean use an Elytra well, so I can use mine pretty okay. And I've got a spot in my base where I can restore them, the zombie to drown farm. Plus I can just go swimming and there will probably be 15 drowns, like there has been recently. Um, and then I want to build like a ship in a bottle that's accessible. And this is a ship that I'm going to be using that's accessible from this part of the base. I think that'll be something kind of cool. There's going to be a dining area. I could actually make that somehow connected to the ship in the bottle. I'm just gonna have like a big table, you know, if I have like people over on my base, I think that could be something kind of funny, um, and interesting. And then just an area for people to sleep if they're at my base and things like that. Um, and then access to the arena that's going to be in the center of my base. It's going to be here. The arena's a bit small, compared to something like Tortuga, obviously. It's going to be a lot smaller than that. Um, which I think I showed that off in one of the previous recordings. But this is just mainly for duels and then maybe like 2v2s, but it's not something that's designed for like a large number of people, or like it won't be. I don't really have any plans for what I'm going to be building. I think like a underwater, like Atlantis style, like ruined city is going to be what I build in the center, and it's going to be designed for people to do PvP and stuff in. I will have to drain the water. That's why I have all the glass placed. Um, I guess I just wanted to check these for resources. So, yeah, I think I will be making the portal room because that's something that's a bit important. Although I don't want to change the tunnel that I already have to the private tunnel, um, just because it's going to confuse the person who I ordered the mystery box from, probably. So instead, I will be making, or they'll both be public access until the mystery box delivered, or is delivered. Let's see. So, click on another section. I'm not sure if I should build like a door here or if I should just extend the hallway out like another few doors. I think that might be what I do because I like this hallway design and I don't like I want to have kind of unique hallways in each section. I'm not sure how I would do that because well, I mean I already have um, a hallway design that I've used in the district that's directly diagonal to this storage district. I can't remember what I called it. Um, and all these doors have nothing behind them. I think I've already shown that, but yeah, there's like nothing here. There's nothing behind the blocks or anything like that either. I haven't started anything just yet. I literally like built them last night and then stopped. So the question is, how do I extend this? Because I built this to where it's. I guess I just remove this part and then make it more like this, and then. Or no, I would have to just do another door and then. Yeah. So that's already the same. It just kind of shows my laziness of. I also used slabs, you can see, but my laziness of not continuing the pattern because I kind of like to save the resources that I get from the Guardian Farm and use slabs in places where I can use them, like the floors and roofs are usually made out of slabs, and then the walls as well if I'm too lazy to go and get some blocks. I made a bunch of stairs yesterday, but I've already used all of them. I go through stairs very quickly because I don't really build that many because I only use them in hallways and things like that. Like I don't really use them in actual rooms most of the time. And then do I have? No, I don't have anything. Wait, yeah, I actually do. But I don't have sea lanterns, and I do need those. I also go through these very quickly because they're kind of expensive to make, actually, as they require like 6 planks of the warp stems, and warp stems aren't that easy to farm. There's not like a specific area where you can farm them on the server. So what I've been doing is I had gone to the resource world Nether and just found a forest of them and mined them. But I'm already kind of running a bit low on that, as I had a lot more than I currently do. Also got to be careful when I strip these to make sure that I'm not like using too many of these where I don't need them to be, and then like kind of wasting them. Wait, why did I even? Well, these aren't wasted, but these aren't supposed to be here just yet. Well, yeah, they can actually be there because there's no reason for me to build a door right there as I'm already gonna have a room here. So how much space should I allocate for each room? I guess 3 of these wide should be enough. And I can have this one as like a buffer between them. The thing is, like, what am I going to build here? I think this one will be the Nether portal room. And then I guess this one will be... Like, this will be where the PvP area is, like, because it's closest to the donut. So, and that's where the PvP area is going to be. I guess this can be the dining room thing that I wanted to build. So, I guess this room... Well, there's not really a reason for me to build another room just yet if this is going to be access to the pirate ship, as the pirate ship is quite a few blocks away. As you can see, I kind of dug out from the pirate ship and then back, so that way I would be able to find it a bit easier without having to go up and down in the ocean for a while, just to try to figure out where I'm supposed to build it. So I'm actually just going to clear out this wall all the way up to where that is. So that way I can get an idea of how long this hallway needs to be. And if I should build another room in between that room and the pirate ship. I'm kind of just like, as I said earlier, just taking any idea that I have with this base and just trying to build it, and then, because I don't mind scrapping something that I've been working on. Like, if I didn't like this hallway, I wouldn't mind just tearing it down and redoing it. Same thing with, like, the entirety of the, storage district of my base. You know how I have, like, that giant storage system? I wouldn't mind tearing that down. Even though it would be a bit annoying to me. Like, if I didn't like it, I would just remove it. If I didn't feel like it went with the base. Because I really like this base. Honestly, I feel like this is one of the better bases I've designed. Like, I don't know how people feel about it, because I haven't really heard anyone's feedback on it, or anything. But I personally like it because I kind of just made it on my own, in my own style. It's inspired by, like, Subnautica. And I'm sure there are other people who have used this build palette, but I kind of just made this, it's not too much of a variation, I guess, from, like, a Guardian Temple build palette, but, I guess you get what I mean. Like, it was something I didn't look up a tutorial on how to build this base or anything like that. And it's not, like, the most insane of bases either, but it's just something that's constantly expanding. Like, I'm sure it's actually quite large, or, like, will be the end with all the stuff I have planned. Like, a flight range is going to be massive, but it's all just underground, so you can't really see how big it actually is. And the flight range is definitely going to be built this way because I've already checked on the Dynamap and there's, like, nothing built this way. I might run into a few mines maybe, but I'm at Y20, so I don't think anyone digs in this area. That's why I dug Y20, because it's deep enough underwater to where or underground to where I won't be underwater with the ocean, and it's high enough above ground to where I won't be running into, or I won't have to worry about people, like, digging into my base. I'm pretty sure, at least. I have had someone dig into my base, but it wasn't like they were strip mining and dug it that way. Or dug into it that way. They dug into it intentionally to try to be invisible in there and just joke around. Luckily, whenever they dug into it, I think I've told this before, but luckily whenever they dug into it, it was in my storage area, and water, like, dripped into the part where I have my redstone, but it was before I did the redstone for my storage area. So, had I already done it, that wouldn't have been that fun, but unless I was playing in the bedrock version, in which case I don't think it would have done that much damage. Well, I do have redstone dust down there, but I also have repeaters and comparators, which are waterproof in bedrock. But that's not a thing in Java, so... I'll eventually have to dig out this way, so I don't mind doing it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be expanding this hallway all the way this way. Because this will be the longest hallway if that's the case. I also might replace this with blue ice, this floor. Well, I don't know because I have stuff. I guess I could maybe have like a line and then you just have to break your boat or just like boat across it and then just keep going. Um, just for slightly faster speed. I did kind of think about having a minecart thing go around my base, but yeah, that kind of got scrapped because I don't really like minecarts as much as just walking around or things like that as well, the items to get minecarts aren't that expensive, but just messing around with the minecarts can get annoying with like setting up redstone and making it look nice and things like that. Plus, I feel like minecarts aren't very futuristic, whereas my base is kind of supposed to be more futuristic. The style of it is. It's not too futuristic though. Also, I think next video I will be getting some music in the background. I was trying to find a playlist or something off of YouTube for doing recording, but I think I'll just make one myself and then use that to record. Um, yeah, that's where I got my usernames that I use in Minecraft with random Xbox names. So, should I continue the whole way here? I actually had a bit of an interesting idea that I want to do. Well, that is kind of the point of the space, is just to take any interesting ideas I have and run with them. So that's what I will be doing, starting, I guess, now. I won't be able to do the idea because I'm not good at pixel art off the top of my head, but I want a window like here, and then you have like some, and then have like a big empty space. Don't know why I'm motioning with my hands, but like a big empty space this way, and then just fill it with some pixel art. I think I'll do some JoJo characters or something. Um, Maybe the protagonist Wally part. There was a new JoJo chapter today that I read, 106, and it was pretty good. Glad that it looks like the fight with the head doctor is finally concluding after like almost 2 years or something like that. Um, oh, there's a new player. Oh, it's Vex. So I wonder if they're referring to Vex. Kind of just thinking. So yeah, I will do clear glass instead of light blue glass because clear glass, or not clear glass, light gray stained glass, which is clearer than light blue glass, is what I was thinking. That's why I said clear glass. Um, so I think I'll be. I don't know if I should build it this way because what am I building here? If I build the nether portal here, then I can build this way. But if I'm building the dining area thing, well, I think I should probably build it on this wall because this wall. I guess I didn't show them where the resource world was. Um, or maybe they got message about it. I think I showed them where it was, but this is where the PvP thing is going to be built. It would be kind of cool to have pixel art in there, so I might do some other pixel art there. Um, from other like anime references. Like I want to build a Rimuru thing since I have Rimuru slime. Oh, they forgot. Um, I have a room where slime in the subway that way. I also kind of want to build like a zoo like thing where I kind of get every mob in the game in it. Um, but yeah, I think that will be that would be something interesting, and then have like a biome theme with each one, like whatever biome they normally spawn in, and then like kind of build something like that. And I'm kind of just pacing back and forth because I'm not sure what to do right now because I have a lot of ideas, but I'm not sure which order I need to do them in or do them in, which is good because it's good that I'm having ideas, because that means that I'm not getting bored with my base, which is something that I've been afraid of being like a. When I went here yesterday, I just was like completely out of ideas for the renewable resource district because I don't really know where to start with that either. Um, but I feel like with this, because I'm doing it with specific rooms in mind instead of one giant room, it's a bit easier because if I get stuck on one idea, I can just go to another idea and work on that. So let's just go ahead and build the Netherport Room, I think, just because I am thinking of a few different ideas for that area. So should I build a tiny hallway and then go into the room? So that way I have some space in between this wall and the other wall, so that way I don't have to copy the design. Yeah, I think I'll do that. It will only be like 5 blocks or something. Nothing too large. Kind of like what are those things called? Where our decontamination room, something like that. I won't be referring to the hallways as that, but that's what this style of hallway reminds me of. It's like you can't go from here to here because you got something on you. You need to be decontaminated or something. But it just is to save space in between the walls. So I think I'll do like 3 blocks and then yeah, that'll be the other side of the hallway. So very short, just there to get you from one room to the next. And then I think I'll actually just do one sea lantern to save materials. Well, sea lanterns are technically the cheapest resource to make out of prismarine stuff, as you only need like 4 crystals. No, it's 4 shards and 5 crystals. I always refer to the shards as crystals for some reason, even though there are actual crystals. But yeah, for some reason I just think those look more like crystals. Okay, I actually didn't need to mine that stone, nor those actually. Why am I making this 3D? It just needs to be one dimension. Or should I make it 3D? Maybe I subconsciously did this. And I can also do this to kind of differentiate materials and not just do stuff out of prismarine. Then I guess go ahead and get this up to here. Because I do like 3 block tall rooms opposed to 2, even though it's technically faster for 2. I just like having the headspace. Plus, it is a odd numbered thing here. Like, I don't mind even number ones if they're tall. Like, this room's 6 blocks tall, because this is as high as I could dig up. I don't really mind that, but I'd rather have it be 6 than 2, or 3 than 2, or 5 than 2. Maybe even 4 than 2, but I haven't messed with 4 than, or like 4 block tall rooms. Oh, nice. And then I guess I do stairs, so it's basically just a copy of the other hallway, but slightly varied as it's just smaller. But yeah, I do actually need some more dark prismarine stuff. Oh, I think I have some in here, yeah. Just do that. This, I guess. Can I mess that up? Yeah, my inventory's getting a bit full again, so I'll drop stuff out. I've just been using these shulkers because I have the shulker unloading system fully built, so I can just stick the shulkers in there, and then I just put the shulkers in the chest because it saves room. So yeah, this is the room I'm working on. But yeah, I am a bit cheap here, so I will just be using that. Saves materials, and the materials are a bit annoying to get, so I don't mind cutting corners like that. Nobody will notice. Like, that's the good thing about building underground is I don't have to build an exterior, because I don't even know how I would build an exterior for the stuff that I'm doing right now. Like, I'd probably just cover it in leaves, even though it's underwater. Or it would be underwater, so I guess maybe, I don't know, I think I could just copy the inside and outside in some cases and that work. I just wanted this without having to do that, but okay, so that's all that done. Say I should have doors, yeah. There we go, and then go ahead and build that. And then I can actually put trapdoors on these. And I'm pretty sure they shouldn't be able to be powered. That's why I don't have trapdoors on some of them in hallways. Because they'll get powered. Like in the ones. Like, let me show you another kind of like mini hallway design that I've done. Well, this is pretty much the only spot on my base that has a mini hallway, so. Like right here, you can see there's no trapdoors just because I didn't build it 3D like I did with that hallway. Or I say 3D, it's technically still 3D, but I didn't do it here just because I wouldn't be able to do it there. But that's pretty simple. There's no hallway to the nether portal, and then this room doesn't have a hallway. Because I didn't think about doing that whenever I built it. And then, I guess, well, not there, but I guess technically the subway could be considered a giant hallway. No giant slime that way, that's good. But its design is different as well. It's got stuff up here. I really don't like this hallway out of all of the hallways. Like, I need to raise the roof, I think, but if I raise the roof, then it kind of ruins this, and then it becomes like a 4-block thing, and I don't really know how to deal with 4 blocks. The reason that it's like this is because of the fact that this is a raised floor. Because I didn't just want to have like glass into this, I wanted to have like a transition thing. But yeah, I would have to like redesign that room at some point. I've been trying to think of a few things with that one, but I've been working on other parts of my base as well. That's just like a minor thing I can change at any point in time. Like I need to fix these at some point and make them smooth on the sides. The only part that I want to have, I guess the head of the log showing is, either on top of a log here. None are exposed, I don't think. On the top part, but on the bottom part, yeah, this log, you can actually see it. I don't mind it being there because that makes more sense to me, but I don't know, that could just be kind of a small nitpick. I also need to fix these and remove them from existence, as I don't want a bunch of torches on my base. I don't mind it being like here. Also, this is the wrong spot. I can tell because of all the shulkers around and the spots that they are. But yeah, I don't really know how I'm going to deal with like the one that's on top of the crafting table, because the reason that those torches are there is because mobs can actually spawn in the center because the lights don't have enough range. But it's kind of rare that they do. However, I have had it happen, I think 3 or 4 times total. Also, I'm surprised none of these are slime chunks. Maybe they are, and they just haven't spawned slimes yet. But yeah, now to finally start, or I guess first I need to finish this hallway, and then I can start on another portal, so that way I can say I've gotten something done. Well, the fun thing is going to be actually linking the nether portal. Oh, and then I've got to make another tunnel hallway. You see, the issue is that I don't really want to make another nether tunnel hallway because I'll actually have to make like... I'll probably have to make a pretty detailed hallway, and I like the position of the other nether portal better. Which, I mean, that's going to be the one that I use more. This will be like the one for public use, as I've mentioned, that idea, but... Yeah, like, the position of this nether portal is really good. Not the exit, but the entrance. I really need to do something about this, as they're properly linked, the portals are, but the exit always takes me to this place called Bra Bunker. However, I know that they're linked because I've done the math like 3 or 4 times. Like, I triple checked, quadruple checked, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, as you can see, this is just a short tunnel. I can't really do much with it because of how small it is, so that's one thing I like. It's still got another rack behind it. But it's just like right next to the entrance of Green Tunnel. And then it's also right next to Decked Out, which is right here, and that's going to be a very popular thing whenever it's finished, and it's almost finished. Wait, what does the sign say? I wonder what this is. Decked Out donations. Oh, I was like, I wonder what this box is for. I didn't read that before. Oh. So yeah, I'm just heading back here. I think Vex might follow me here, but um, yeah, I don't know. I guess I need to rethink that. Sorry that I haven't really gotten much done. I think I will end things here, um, and then maybe try to get in the call with Vex and see if they want to do anything. I'd rather not open Discord and things like that while I'm recording. I'd rather have it already opened. Um, but yeah, I think I'll be ending things here. Sorry I didn't get that much done. I've kind of just thought out a few things and thrown a few ideas around. So I guess let me know if you want to see any of the ideas come into fruition. I'll probably be doing most of them. I'm not sure if everything I say will be done. Like, I know I want a trophy room at some point as well. I've talked about that a lot. That's like the main reason I'm building the base, so I've got to think some more things with that. And in case you want to know what... I accidentally took a screenshot because I'm bad with the function keys in this game. But in case you want to know the kind of things that will be in the trophy room, it'll be just some kind of like personal items that I've gotten that I would consider rare. Literally, I've got purple kiwis. I've got like Pig Step from the Velvet Room. I've got this Cursed Pumpkin, Fred, so things like that. Hype Nuggets, Slab News #1, an Etho Wrench. Okay, Vex didn't leave. I was gonna try to see if they wanted to do something. So, yeah. Um, those are some of the things that are going to go into the trophy room, and that's something that I wanted to build there. Um, but yeah, I might go ahead and start some of the projects I want to do off camera, like the pixel art. I might do that off camera because I'm not very good at pixel art. Like I can't just create my own, so I'd probably have to copy something off of the internet or like try to build some stuff in creative and come back. I also need to do the note blocks for this room, the one that I'm facing, not the so the one that's currently behind me. I want to build some note blocks underneath it so that way when people are depositing stuff into the storage system, it's not just silence or whatever. But most of the time I'm playing, I'm listening to music on my own, so um, but yeah, that'd be a fun thing to just do as another note block project that's not Chrono Same. I've already built Chrono Same before, that's why I don't really work on it that much, but I do want to go back to working on that at some point. And it's kind of hard to build note blocks. Um, as well because you're constantly like looking and making sure you're building the right notes from whatever source you're using and things like that. But yeah, I'm just going to be ending things here. Sorry for not doing too much, but mostly just kind of thinking things out. Um, and also, I did want to say that